In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to profit off the election. Okay, so it doesn't matter if Donald Trump wins, it doesn't matter if Joe Biden wins, and it doesn't matter if Kanye West wins. There is a profitable trade to be made here, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is. So let's get right into it. So I've collected all the data for Trump's win in 2016 and Obama's win in 2008. Okay, so you're wondering, why don't you collect the data for 2012 when Obama won? Well, let me just tell you right now. Okay, 2012 is a mirror image of 2008, but just not to the same magnitude. This can possibly be attributed to the fact that it's not much of a shift in policies. It's not much of a difference, right? Because he's being reelected from 2008 to 2012. Okay, so that's why we're going over the major changes when Trump was elected in 2016 and when Obama was elected in 2008. So, guys, make sure you share this video or make sure you drop a like because I think it's going to be extremely useful for you. Okay, so the data's been collected, but let me actually show you what this looks like on the chart. Okay, because numbers are very hard to actually get a grip on, and it's a lot easier to get a visual of it. Okay, so SPY rises 1.5%. Okay, so great. SPY's up 1.5% within the following 3 days. Guys, is that getting you excited? Because I know a 1.5% move is not getting me excited at all to go and go buy calls on the SPY. Okay, so right off the bat, let's just X out the SPY. Okay, and let's get into the other sectors, which is where it really starts to get interesting. So you see the Qs sell off almost 2%. Once again, that's not a large move, but notice what Amazon and Google do. They sell off almost 6%. Okay, so Qs, obviously it's an ETF, right? So it's going to be more safe compilation of stocks. So you're not going to want to short the Qs. You actually want to target the big names like Amazon and Google. Now, the interesting thing here about tech selling after Trump wins is that typically you hear that if Trump wins, it's very bullish for tech stocks because you got less regulation, you got less taxes on the big companies. But you'll see here in 2016 that was not the case. Okay, and they do sell off a decent bit. Now, the thing here about tech selling off a Trump win, it is not even close to the magnitude of a tech sell-off post-Obama win in 2008. Look at this. Q sell off 9% when Obama won in 2008. Here with Trump, we just saw almost 2%. So it's a huge difference if the Democrats win. Now here you'll see Google selling off 11% and Amazon 7%. Okay, so now that we've got this out of the way, you're seeing no matter who wins, there is a bearish bias to the tech sector. Okay, so great. Now we debunked the connotation that if Trump wins, it's bullish for the tech sector because you see in 2016, post-election day, the 3 days following, the Qs actually sell off by 2%. Now, the key here is not to go try to short the Qs, but if you were to short tech, you would want to go with Amazon or Google. Stay away from Apple because Apple does not move much, actually, after what I saw. Okay, so look, we're about to show you what the other sectors do. And this is where I'm really going to change your mind. I'm going to change your way of thinking, okay? Because what? A lot of you know that if Trump wins, that's good for biotechs, that's good for financials, okay? But you're thinking about it the wrong way because, yes, we know that if Obama or if the Democrats win, then the biotechs sell off, that financials sell off, that it's bad for those sectors, right? You're thinking about it wrong, guys. Understand the bigger picture. It's not about what's going to happen when who wins. It's how do you make money now, no matter who wins. And you're seeing here that no matter which case, Republicans or Democrats, tech sells off. Okay, obviously much larger magnitude with an Obama win, okay, but nonetheless there is that tech sell off on both ends. Okay, now the most important thing I want to get to here is oil. Oil sells off 4.4% with a Trump win, okay, and with Obama win down 14.9%, guys. Now, as of now, the favorite is Biden, but guys, that's the mainstream media telling us that, so who actually knows? Okay, so that's the truth, is nobody knows who's going to win, and that's why you don't want to go place a 50-50 bet, right? If you think Trump's going to win, do you really want to 50-50 that and buy calls on Region, for example, that, in speculation that it could go up possibly 14%, okay, because you could place the calls and then Biden could win and you could be down 12.6%. Right, or Region would be down 12.6%. So like I said, it's not what's going to go up or what's going to go down here due to someone winning. It's how do you make money no matter who wins. And you see, no matter who wins, you can make money on the short side with tech, and you can make money on the short side with oil. Okay, so I really hope that this changes your way of thinking, okay, because going into this video, I bet you knew probably, right, that financials go up when Trump wins. So you're probably thinking, ooh, I'm getting ready. If Trump wins, I'm going to buy calls on these, right? But that's not the right way to think. It's what can you start doing now, okay? And as we start getting results, sure, maybe you can start transitioning into those plays, right? You now know this data, and especially if you didn't know what rises and what falls post Republican and Democratic wins, you now know. Okay, so there's so much to take away from this video, but now I want to actually show you the oil charts right now because that's my favorite trade here out of the data we've collected. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, that oil is on a complete bullish tear the last 2 days here. Let me show you. All right, the last 2 days, oil skyrocketed from 34 up to 37.6 right now. Okay, why do I like this? Well, because it's just bullish, surged higher for no really good reason. Okay, we've got countries shutting down. Okay, and the economic outlook is not great here, not just for the US but for other countries. Okay, so when you have 2 bullish days on oil, well, let's first freaking look, when was the last time oil had 2 bullish days in a row? It's been a damn long time on the daily chart. Okay, so now we're buying it at a very high price in relation to what oil has been trading at. Okay, so you're buying it high, and if our thesis is right, based off of Trump win and Obama win, then we expect the oil to sell off no matter what. Okay, so you're buying it high, or you're buying the puts high, or I guess you're buying them at a low price and you're selling them high on the way down with a lot of downside potential here. And that's why we love oil so much, because we believe the percent gain there can be much greater than tech, although tech looks alright too. Okay, so let's show you what happens actually on these election days. So oil in 2016 on a Trump win. Keep in mind, Trump wins, it's on, or not wins, but the election day for Trump in 2016 is November 8th. Okay, so this is what we just had today, right? Because today is November 8th. Okay, this was November 8th. All right, so you see oil rises into election day and on election day. And what do we have here in 2016? You have oil rising into election day and rising on election day. What happens next? The next 3 days, it drops. Okay, so why do I like that? Well, it matches up very well with what we have here currently. You had oil selling off here back in 2016. Okay, then 2 days of rising before election day and on election day, and then after that 3 days sell off. Okay, which matches up perfectly with the sharp sell off we had in oil, 2 days rising. Okay, and then what would be next is this likely case of a drop. Okay, now let's compare it to 2008 when Obama won. Keep in mind, when Obama won in 2008, the election day was actually November 4th, okay, not November 8th like we just saw with Trump. Okay, so what do we see on November 4th? Once again, a bullish surge in oil on November 4th. Okay, what happens shortly after? The next 3 days, it drops. And that's why I love this, guys, because you can see in all these cases it's matching up so well, where you're getting these bullish tears in oil on election day, right? As you can see here, November 4th is election day. Bullish tear, drop. Bullish tear, or less of a tear, but still a bullish tear. You can see oil is getting absolutely hammered. Okay, bullish tear in relation to how fucking bad it is getting hammered here, and then drops. What do we have here? Drops, right? Hard. Bullish tear, okay, and what do we expect is a drop, especially with the data we have here and knowing the downside potential of a Trump win 4.4%, Biden win 14.9%. Okay, so guys, this is my conclusion when it comes to trading this. Now you're asking me, why am I not getting in yet? Well, I'm gonna wait for a better entry, okay, but this actually very well might be a perfect entry here. You can see this key level that we just rejected. I've had this line drawn up, guys. I don't even know where the fuck this line is. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's got this key resistance level back that dated back like 5 days ago. So it's a perfect level. All right. Now, guys, I'm not convincing you and not telling you to take the trade at all, guys. Please take a trade only when you know what you're doing. Okay, and I do believe that after I've given you the data, you have a much better idea of what you're doing. So, the conclusion here is no matter who wins, Republicans or Democrats, and I don't care which you are. Okay, you can make money off of oil, and that's the beauty of trading here and our data that we've collected. Okay, so that's the conclusion. Like I said, I'm not trying to convince you to take a trade, okay, and I only advise you if you know what you're doing and if you believe that data is strong enough to point to a downward move here in oil. Okay, so guys, that's my conclusion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, and I'll be looking to short this thing soon. And guys, here's the thing: if I lose off the statistical data I collect, I'm completely okay with that loss. Now you have to ask yourself, are you okay with taking a loss off the statistical data we've collected? And that's an answer you've got to answer for yourself, or that's a question you got to answer for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I know I'm completely willing to lose money off my thesis that I've came up here. All right, so guys, I think this video was awesome because I think we broke that barrier of how an average trader thinks of, oh boy, I better get ready to buy some calls on biotech if Trump wins, or oh, I better get ready to short, region if Obama wins. But it's not about those scenarios. It's about what you need to do right now, okay? And it's unclear who's going to win, and that's why you got to take advantage of what is here right now. Okay, so I love how we broke that barrier of what an average trader thinks, and I think that's going to be really eye-opening to a lot of you. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you haven't. Make sure you subscribed if you aren't. And by the way, guys, we have an email list down below where basically if I miss a video in the morning, I'll be able to send you the trading plan. Okay, now if I actually don't send you the trading plan in the morning, just understand I got to figure that shit out, and like how to send you guys email or text in the morning. So, if somehow I miss it and I don't send you it, that's why, because I got to figure out how to, be able to send all this email out to a mass amount of people, because a lot of you guys already signed up, for that trading plan, email or text. So that's awesome. All right, so guys, I hope you found the video useful. Please let me know if you got any questions down below. You guys know I always try to answer any questions you've got. Okay, and I'm oftentimes missing my perfect entries because I'm answering your guys' comments. So, that's how much I care about answering your guys' questions. And unless you asked a completely retarded question, or maybe there's a couple you maybe I don't like, but besides that, like almost every one of you guys are pretty awesome. So, ask me any question you want, guys. I'm Alex, the options trading champ, and I'll see you guys on the next one.